Guy Barber. He is our service supervisor.
That's right.
Guy, how long have you been working at Gamber-Johnson?
I just celebrated 2 years at the beginning of last month in December. So yeah, it's been 2 great years.
In those 2 years, how has Gamber-Johnson impacted your life?
Oh gosh. Well, when you think about the time that I've had here, it's been an incredible run. You know, we've had COVID concerns come up over the last 2 years, so the majority of my time with this company has been going through that. I initially started as a buyer and now was promoted recently to service supervisor. Over that time, you know, just developing relationships, building a repertoire, so to speak, and really enjoying the time and you know, the cultivation of the responsibilities that I've had. It's been a great impact because what I did previously to Gamber-Johnson wasn't really home very often, traveled quite a bit, and Gamber's allowed me to be able to have that time with my family while still being able to be very productive at work, and it's been great. So the impact has been really amazing.
What do you like most about working here?
I really feel like with Gamber-Johnson, it's a family essence. When you think about work in your career, you spend almost as much time at work as you do at home with your family. Right. And so where you are needs to really be a place that you would want to be, you desire to be. You know you're making an impact, you know that you're contributing at a high level. And it's great to know that I can work where I live, and the time that I spend at work is impactful, and I make a difference, and I love it, and I love the people that I work with because I think they all come from a similar mindset, right, in what they want to do. So yeah, it's been such a wonderful 2 years and a great time because I have that, and I don't know how many people in life can actually say that they actually have that when it comes to their career.
What makes Gamber-Johnson different from other employers?
But I really think that we have that great family essence. So even though we continue to grow and evolve and significantly grow and evolve, especially recently, we are still able to maintain that small company essence. You know, I think the access that we have to the leadership team, they know you, you know them, you know each other's families, everybody cares about each other's families. It's not a place where, you know, when someone's coming up to talk to you, they're just asking you a question about work. They're coming up and asking you questions about work, but they're also asking you questions about how are things with your son, you know, how was his game last night, you know, things along those lines, and to where you really feel like you're not going to work. You really feel like you're still at home with your family, but you're still productive and you're at work. So there really is a blurred line between the two with the way that, you know, we manage our organization and how we care about each other and the things that we do. So you really can't you can't overlook that. That's what makes us so great as an organization and why it's so wonderful to work for Gamber.
What qualities do you feel everyone at Gamber-Johnson has that benefits the company?
You know, I really think there's that inner drive to be successful. When you talk to a lot of the people that work in this organization, I think there's a great sense of ownership. They all really deep down care about the success of our organization. It's not, you know, somewhere you go and you spend 40 hours a week and collect a paycheck. It's somewhere where I know that I make a difference. I know that I'm contributing at a high level. I know that the things that I do every day make a difference to our customers and to the success of our organization. When you consider that, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
When you consider that culture that we have as an organization, with what I just described, it continues to grow on that rather than fall away. So new people join us, they get that essence, they also start to really, you know, become a part of that culture as well. So it can't help but continue to grow.
Why did you choose to work at Gamber-Johnson?
Well, I spent 25 years of my career traveling, working quite a bit, and I loved what I did. It was a very good time. However, I really needed that change. I needed to be where I lived. You know, I have a family. I wanted to make sure that I was there for sporting events, things that were going on. My brother worked for the organization, and he raved and loved the company significantly, and he had kept talking to me for quite a while about how much he loved working here, things like that, and eventually a position came available for a buying role, and I thought about it for a while, and I said, I'd really like to be considered for that. I'd like to be able to work where I live, 10 minutes away.
Right.
Still be able to contribute at a high level, but be able to manage both the professional and the personal lifestyle. And I came in, and they considered me most graciously. I didn't think that necessarily they would, but they did, and it was wonderful. The director of HR at the time was Lynn Plata, and really enjoyed my conversation. Next thing you know, here I am. I'm a buyer for Gamber-Johnson, and of course just recently was promoted to service supervisor. So it's been a great time, and I really loved it, and it was the best decision I ever made.
Well, Guy, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you taking the time to come out and talk about Gamber-Johnson. So
It's my
thank you so
pleasure.
much.
Thanks, sir.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Thanks.